I've been having a good time. You know who hasn't so far? The Vipers. And I think it has a lot to do with that altitude. I mentioned how it plays such a big role when NBA teams go to Denver. And this is, yeah, I mean, I mentioned that I wasn't a mathematician before, but if I'm taking twos and you're taking threes,
yeah,
I'm can't trade.
Can't trade him.
Juan
Toscano Anderson,
oh my gosh,
player of the game. When he shoots, we pop a piece of popcorn in the air and we try to put it in our mouth. And
all right, G, is this going to be, we're going to do it and just trust each other? There just hasn't been that momentum shift for the Vipers. And there we go. Like I said, not a momentum shift for the Vipers again. We got Trey Burke with the and one. He'll go to the line for the extra point.
Take a look at this replay. Marquise Noel, he is one of the shortest guards that we have seen in the G League. Now we're getting a little bit of back and forth here. No one really setting up anything half court wise.
That's a solid take. That looked good. Nate Williams. There's like a solid 2-foot jump stop take. That's what they need more of that. Go back to the fundamentals. Start loosening up that rim a bit because it seemed a bit tight. They're not being able to score a whole lot of points.
Yeah, Nate Williams, he's one that you expect would be one of the guys making a lot of impact. He's 3 of 11 from the field. He's 0 of 5.
Oh my gosh, Gianna. I think this is, I don't know. I am shocked at the altitude that you told me. I'm not going to stop talking about it for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life. You know, some interesting points when we look at stats here. We talked about it before. Points to paint. Mexico City's dominant there. We talk about turnovers. Mexico City has had 11 turnovers. That's 13 points for RGV, while RGV has had 13 turnovers and 23 opponent points there.
Oh, wow.
So RGV's got to be careful with the turnovers.
Oh, big
turnovers, points of paint, 3-point shooting, field goal percentage. Again, chipping away. Jeremy Jones.
That's a big shot by Jeremy Jones because Mexico City's, again, starting to pull away. A big three, hopefully a momentum shift if they can get a stop here.
Trey Burke with the mismatch again. He continues to draw fouls on Marquise Noel.
It was a top 10 pick back in 2013. Just like a really, really big rebound again there too. That's going to be a point of emphasis for this team as well, not allowing second chance points for this Mexico City team. Marquise Noel has been the star of this Vipers team so far, doing it on both ends of the floor. Oof!
Okay. Welcome back to Bucket Vision, covering Capitanes and the RGV Vipers. Right now, Vipers trying to cut into the dent, make a dent. He's had several already. Oh, just a beautiful feed. Oh, the ball movement. I've talked about sharing the ball. Jeez. That was beautiful.
Because it's most likely your last offensive possession.
Shot
going
clock
in.
winding down.
There we go.
8 seconds.
That was a big possession. If they're able to get a stop here.
The lead has it perfectly set where there's enough space for all players at the end of the courts and sides of the courts. So I would assume, you know, just a little tweak and he's back in. There we go. Davon Reed cashing it in. Keeping the lead a little more comfortable. Davon Reed has 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists this game.
He's the guy who just keeps giving this team chances to score. What a take. Look at this.
Okay.
Are we about to get a game?
Well, we've already been seeing something like that in the G League this year. It's called the Tip-Off Tournament. But we've had a variety of that.
It's the same type of tournament within your season. And then when there's a cash prize, we saw it in the G League, we see it in the NBA, we see it in the WNBA now. When there's a cash prize, there's always just a little extra something to play for. What a take. What a take. Jermaine Samuels, this is getting closer. When we say chip away, that's what I mean. One possession at a time. You string together a stop here, get one more. You're in a good territory. A beautiful steal. Can you make it count? Oh.
You know that one hurt for him. You know that one hurt for him. Cam Whitmore's. Davon Reed said, I'll make you pay for that.
Makes it sting even more, Davon.
Cam Whitmore, you saw him hit the ball a little bit right there. He's like, let me bounce back. Cash it from deep. Cam Whitmore wrapping around. Give it right back to Marquise Noel.
Yeah, and oh my gosh.
Pulling up.
Oh my gosh!
Marquise Noel. They're in
Something
it
like-
to win it.
Take another one. I would keep shooting that if you made that.
I feel like Trey Burke. Take him right now. I'm like, what you waiting for? I saw it. I saw it.
Coming to you. Oh, a little drop step there. You had an open layup. Davon Reed.
Oh. Just too
It's a
wild.
messy turnover. Yeah, it's a messy turnover.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like he took it a little too far. Steps
Oh
were a
my
little
gosh.
too. Lewis King thought about it. Gets the extra pass off to Davon Reed.
Davon
Cashes
Reed.
it in.
Davon Reed has been shooting with confidence all night, and that is exactly the vet move that you need right there. That's a big three with 4:41 left to go.
Let's take a look at what just happened.
Things start to change in that 2-minute rule. So there's 2 minutes left of how they've been playing right now, and then things really slow down a little bit in that 2-minute mark. Davon Reed,
The
he has
Davon
been-
Reeds. Multiple opportunities where they had more seconds on the clock. I mean,
Yeah.
their first shot they took
Oh.
so early. Here in transition.
windmill.
That's what KJ said she would do if she had it open. Davon Reed, he just wants some threes. But,
Oh, beautiful.
Oh!
pass. Oh my God.
The pass in JTA, the champ. Giving off to Dink Pate. Haven't seen much of Dink Pate this game.
Yeah, youngest pro basketball player there is.
Took
I like
the word
it.
right out of my mouth. He's trying to get drafted this year. And with that type of spin move, let's go.
Although it does kind of look like the Vipers' defense might have slowed down a little bit there.
And we'll be back with all the action. That is the final moment of the game. Capitanes with a dominant performance against the visiting Vipers. They get their first home win